What I will say for this is since we only have one camera that's night vision appropriate, like, because we have all the GoPros and all that stuff, like, but only their camera can do night vision. Okay. Which we're gonna be on in the top. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I mean, this is gonna sound really like douchey of me, but like, let's get the jocks in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Just.
Dude, this room is sick. What?
So we're heading to the Byrd basement. And we've been locked in.
Bag trash only. Jackson, hold on, you first. Jackson, get up front.
Wait, who's up there?
Yep, I'm rolling.
Alright, so we're going down in the basement of the Byrd. Apparently there's a natural spring down here that is not open to the public, which apparently is like haunted. So.
And this is where they brew the good beer at the Byrd Theatre. The Byrd
Shh, you're not supposed to tell people that, Fletcher.
Byrd beer. The old Byrd beer.
The old Byrd beer.
There's a lot of like crazy noises coming from places.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, small space, small space.
Dustin loves this.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Fletcher, see you up there?
I'm ready.
Yeah, Fletcher's up front.
The Byrd Theater. This is
Fletcher, let's go, Fletcher.
This is what I came here for. So what are we looking at?
So what you're looking at is the reservoir room. What you're looking at here is a reservoir room into which the underground spring, the water sort of runs into this room, and then we pump it out of here into. We pump it up and out of here.
So there's always water in here.
There's always water in here. And actually, it's surprising to me that it's as low as it is right now
Of all the rain?
because it's usually higher when the water level is higher, and we've had so much rain lately. But here, look out!
Okay.
You can't see the water because it's so.
Yeah, I just saw it.
You see the ripples going out from the water. There you can see the surface of the water.
Yeah. And you can see the different levels of where it's been up on the...
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's actually surprising it's so low. I mean, we've been pumping it because it's been raining and so forth, but I actually would expect it to be higher. I haven't checked on it lately.
Now, okay, so this has been here forever. This little doorway. Do you know
This doorway and the room where the spring is have been here since the very beginning, because when they built the building, there was an underground spring, and so they had to accommodate the water in some way. This is what they did.
Can you give us a year?
1928 when the theater was built.
28 when the theater's built.
Yeah.
So okay, so like we're coming in here knowing that there have been some like paranormal activity stuff in here.
Right.
Do you think that this is a situation where people would have like gotten in like the water and maybe something not positive happened, you know?
I mean, I've been here at the theater as of this month. I've been here 19 years. Of all the stories I've heard, I've never heard anything specifically associated with the basement or with the spring itself. That's not to say that there couldn't be, but everything that I've ever heard has sort of happened at the ground level and up.
So I think like, you know, this is awesome and like really cool history to see, but I definitely
Water is also a conductor to the paranormal. It's a source for them to draw from.
Okay, so tell us
Yeah.
more about like in your paranormal experience, like what, like if you had never been here before and you didn't know the stories of like the box office
Right.
or whatever, what would you do coming in here?
Well, I mean, first of all, we want to know things like this. Paranormal activity, what is thought to feed off of is electric, like places that are near railroad tracks, substations, large bodies of water, or a building built in 1928 with a well in it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be a source for them to draw from. Yeah.
And if you want to talk about electrical power, I'll show you something else. By the way, the little midget door there is how the organist can get on and off of the organ console out of sight. right now, I don't think the organ console is all the way down, so yeah, see, ordinarily it could come down far enough so that that decorative edge would be just below the doorway and you could get,
Oh, wow.
it's funny, it's like, Bob Gullidge, for years would get on and off that sort of thing, and now I think he's gotten disenchanted with crawling through the rabbit door, so he usually gets on and off at the pit level, which is a little bit more conducive to those of us whose joints don't bend.
How
the way they
large
used
is
to.
your organ? This is pretty
Did you just ask me how large my organ was?
Did you look in there?
Yeah, I have it
No,
here.
that's what, did you see?
No, you're a pianist.
What we'll do is,
There
if
we
you guys,
go.
if you guys want to take a look, just down here, we'll kind of all take a look and then head out.
Yeah, it's gonna.
And we're gonna, and since we're talking about power sources,
down there is kind of creepy.
it's interesting, she talks about substations because we've sort of got our own.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody that needs, or everybody needs to go this way, and then I'll go this way.
That's creepy. Oh,
Of
Okay.
course, you might fall in if it ain't answered to that.
The expert has identified that there tends to be paranormal activity around power sources, such as electrical transformers and substations and stuff like that. We actually have our very own transformer vault that feeds the power in this building. This is the raw power coming in off of Dominion Power's lines.
Wow.
Yeah. She can come in here. Let's keep everybody else outside the door.
I'm already an
Anybody's been
electrician.
drinking.
Oh, I'm already an electrician. I'm not touching any of that, so.
Yeah. This is actually the raw three-phase power coming into the building. So these are actually Dominion Power's transformers, but they're physically located in our building.
No, let's make the turn.
Dominion Power actually brings their trainees down here periodically to.
Peter? Yeah. It's upstairs.
All right.
I'll go up there and get that when we go.
No, I have a healthy respect being the daughter of an electrician and married to an electrician, so.
This is the main circulation blower. Provides all the heated, cool air depending on the season of the building.
That's crazy. So it's all run off this one big belt.
Well, it's one giant squirrel cage fan. This electric motor is driving that flywheel via this belt.
This is the belt.
Yeah, hold on. I want this to spool down before we go past it.
So now there's no ventilation? Oh, we're going into another we're going into another hole.
Fletcher's gonna love this.
All right, well, Jackie's run into the car real quick. So
All right. He's not going to be able to get out of the building.
Peter, we were using it.
We've been locked in, so.
Yeah.
What's this?
So what you're looking here is the bottom end of 3 giant ventilation tunnels that run completely underneath all 3 sections of the seating in the theater. This is how the return air, the heated or cooled air, comes out of the system, comes in through the vents in the ceiling, and back out through the floor. So these 3 ventilation tunnels that run underneath the building are where, and I was saying, and she was talking about doing backstage, but actually, I think if you want to be quiet and try to capture audio activity, this would be the place to do it.
So okay, so have you had any like experiences in here?
I haven't personally. We have had supernatural investigation groups that have taken groups around the building and have picked up recordings of that they've cleaned up and they think are voices down here. and, you know, by using audio pickups in the end of the ventilation tunnels. Personally, I've never had anything happen at this level, so.
So did y'all want to try and do that?
Yeah, well, I think maybe like so Jackie just ran up to get the
KP meter.
KP meter.
But I'm recording on my phone, so.
Okay. I just maybe we'll keep moving to somewhere that's like has like usual activity, I guess, because that like meter that they have will like respond when something happens.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't really kept up with the places where they've gotten EVP readings, but I just know that when you guys were talking about audio, I know that one of the groups managed to get audio down here.
Wait,
'cause this
that might
is
be
sort of
fun.
a dead spot.
That might be fun to try. So when I was with them before, and so Kira, when you're taking video, if we want to do more of like people,
I
rather
will,
than,
I will.
Okay. So what we did before was, this is like more of an opportunity because they were running like a recorder the whole time to like sort of talk to anything that might.
Too.
Yeah, anything that might be in here. So
Okay.
I think it might be fun for the jocks to kind of be like to offer some questions and just see if like any like little orbs go by or whatever. So if you guys want to try to.
And you can ask anything. It doesn't matter.
So who would normally be back here, like in a.
If you want to go all the way back to the beginning, the person that you want to get a hold of is Robert Coulter, the first general manager.
Coulter?
He was, yeah. Bob Coulter was here from 1928 to 1971, and it's his ghost that's been seen the most frequently in the building.
Right, so we're looking for Bob Coulter.
Yeah.
Bob
And I'm
Coulter
running audio.
I just want y'all to know,
Is Ann a
as a ghost
descendant?
hunter, going back up through that theater to the lobby by myself,
Creepy?
a little creepy. Just a little creepy.
All right.
Now,
That's good to
we've
know.
got a lot of electric around here. But I did-
Nothing's going
Bobo.
well.
and mods.
And they're really, and it's interesting she's saying that because right now, the HVAC is shut down, and you saw me shut down the main blower. So
Yeah.
there really shouldn't be
Be
anything
anything.
passive electric that's on right now.
So we're just. I mean. Like,
Who's best to address Bob if we need to talk to Bob?
probably you, right?
Bobby.
Sure.
Well, you tell us like.
Yeah, you know, because after 19 years here, I'm really dying to get Bob Coulter to come in and critique my performance thus far.
So maybe it is you. But like I have no experience doing this. So
Okay.
would Bob not give a shit about me? And, like,
No,
that's my
actually,
thing.
as near as I can tell, this theater was about the only thing that Bob gave a shit about on a consistent basis during his life. So, and we know that just 3 months before his death, he was down here checking on the condition of the boiler in the other room.
Okay.
So, and it's probably him that Jessica heard while she was up in the booth.
Oh,
Maybe-
messing up my demo room?
Yes.
Maybe
So
we should ask
Jessica, you haven't told
Bob
us.
if he likes
when
reading.
they ask questions,
Okay.
when they ask questions, we want to see this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so Mr. Coulter, because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have thought we were close enough for me to call him Bob. Mr. Coulter, Todd here, general manager, just shy of 20 years. So just reaching out to you. Hopefully you're happy that people are still coming to your theater. I'm sure not all the maintenance and everything's been handled the way you'd like it to be. If you got any comments about that, you got a bunch of people here who'd love to hear what you have to say.
You making noise in this room?
Yeah, could you just move something maybe?
We'll jump there on the meter.
Just so y'all know, Alex tears up. He doesn't cry. He just. It's allergies.
Yeah, I get ghost tears.
He's just
Mr. Coulter, are you still hanging out down here?
Should we go up to the up into the theater and check you out and talk to you up there?
Shall we go up and check and see if the
Says yes.
employees have barred the doors properly at night? A bunch of, several times.
Yeah, it says yes.
A couple times, supposedly he's appeared to people that have been barring the doors at night.
All right.
Which was something he never, securing the building was something he never thought anybody else did well enough.
well,
So should we go check
Y'all
that
let
out?
Todd
let's go
through?
do that.
All right, so
Yeah.
let me go through.
Let him through.
Does anybody else think that was
Did you
crazy?
see that?
No.
That's pretty great.
Meter
crazy.
was
Okay.
jumping.
So the last unlucky person out of the room, turn this light switch on.
Oh, I want to be the last one. I want to be the last one.
Okay.
Where's the light?
Everyone go. I'm just gonna stay here tonight.
I'll be the last one, okay?
I want to be.
Okay, all right, well, Jackson, you'll be the last one,
Wait, can
okay?
I do it with you though, Jackson?
No, it's her and I, Oh, that's fucked up.
Alex took care of it for us.
Go ahead. First.
Don't worry, it's night vision.
I know, I see.
What do you think the chances are that
Well, we put enough of that stuff on it. And this one's nice.
this one's got a pretty good grip. It ought to. It costs like about twice.
It's nutty.
Did you buy that? I'm not sold, but like that was enough.
It jumped.
It jumped, but it responds.
I'm not that,
It responds so
Fascinating, guys.
appropriately. It responds so appropriately. Like that's what's crazy.
Yeah, but like I've met these people before. I don't know how they would do that.
Right.
yeah, I'm not that fascinating.
Well, no, it's not like it can be a thing that responds just to someone's one voice. Like,
So, you hear everything
Oh, they
start
got
back
it
up? Hear everything start back up?
yeah, do whatever.
So. Apparently someone else is in the building with us.
It is kind of spooky in here.
I was gonna say creepy
Yes.
red-haired
I
chick
sh-
standing
I
over
think
there.
There's that.
Yeah, it's late, but like.
Yeah, but like in here, because there's just enough light.
And we've got.
Wait, it's no smoking, right?
Right.
I'm just joking.
I'm so sorry about bringing Michael,
I'm
you
just
guys.
joking.
You should be.
I know.
You have the first drink after we leave.
Now,
Yeah, we should
that means we're talking.
A couple of times, I heard Miles Rudisil tell the story that back here at the back doors.
Don't know.
Ow. No. Psh. Well, no, one of the seats fell down while I was walking, so.
Right. Like standing right there. Where she is.
Has anyone ever died in theater?
We know of at least one person that did. You'll hear or even see on the internet that a manager was killed here during a robbery, and that didn't happen here. It happened
A few blocks up, right?
two blocks over on Idlewood because he was taking money to the bank at night, which he shouldn't have been. But yeah. The only person that I know for a fact, and I don't know his name, but there was a guy who had a heart attack in the theater. And the ambulance crew, apparently, they didn't turn the movie off or anything like that. They came in, they checked him, realized he was dead. One of them got on either side, got him under the arms, and just sort of walked him out of the theater and slapped him on a stretcher and put him in the ambulance. That was back in like probably early 60s.
Oh my gosh.
So
So apparently this is the spot where he would like materialize.
it was almost the way I always
Where I'm
heard it.
standing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always these doors, the west doors rather than the east exit doors, and he would materialize like right there. That was the way Miles Rudisil felt.
What are you feeling right now?
Well, wait. Look.
Yeah, that
your
just
phone.
went off.
Your phone just went all the way to here. And your thing.
My phone didn't do it, but it did.
No, but
It's a phone.
This way. I don't know if it's because it's dark or whatever.
Oh, really?
That's
There's
what it
another
is.
good one to ask. It's like while we're looking for Bob, we also ought to be looking for Miles Rudisil, who passed away just a couple of years ago.
No.
Miles had certainly been around here and associated with this place forever, even before I came, and always had the best ghost stories to tell. So Miles, are you hanging around?
Me?
I know you've got an opinion about this. You have an opinion about everything.
Oh my gosh.
oh my
Couple,
god.
yeah.
There you go.
Stop it. What the hell?
Miles, is that you? Do it again.
Do it again.
Come on, Miles. Oh, come on, you silly old fuck. I know you can do it.
Now, we have 3 guys here if you want to say one of their names. Alex, Fletcher, or Jackson.
Oh, Jackson, look out.
Can you yell one of those names so we can hear it?
A little bit of something.
Something.
What about me, Miles? What about Todd? Can you say my name?
Yell at Todd.
How about Bill Enos? Is Bill Enos sitting there with you?
So who's Bill?
Bill Enos is our head projectionist for almost 30 years. He passed away just a couple years ago.
The guy with the camera right here, his name is Fletcher. Can you run your fingers through his hair?
No, don't shut the
My
door.
hair's better.
There's a door opens behind him this way. Can you tell Todd he's doing a good job?
Yeah.
Oh,
They love Todd. They love Todd.
I guarantee you that was Miles saying something obscene. Miles didn't think I was doing a good job when he was alive.
Look at. Get out.
Now, Todd, what is over here in the dark? Anything?
It's just the backstage area. We're just the crossover behind.
Wait,
the
oh, it's
curtain
going
that's shut
crazy.
behind the
It is
speakers.
going crazy.
Oh, what do you
Can we
think?
go over here?
Yeah.
It was going
Are you feeling something
wild.
over here?
All right, I'm
Okay,
coming.
Few steps down the stage.
All
You
right.
guys, like, step. Yeah, if we get some light, that'd be great. We're on Facebook Live right now. Everybody say hello on Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
Look at your meter, Jackson. Look at your meter.
If anybody's ever wondered what's happening behind the screen at the Byrd Theater, this is the
Right here. We're getting lots of stuff right here.
Look at your meter.
So we are backstage at the Byrd Theater. So this is directly, Todd, this is directly, oh shit.
Oh, God. I jumped a little there when that started to happen.
So we are
Look at
directly
that.
backstage at the Byrd.
My heart is like racing right now.
No.
I'm not even joking.
We can't even see you on screen. Oh.
Okay, let's get, so will you tell us a little bit about the readings that we're getting here and what you've witnessed so far?
Well, the KT meter picks up what we call EMFs, electronic magnetic fields. It's what we think spirits put off, which is like an energy force.
Oh my gosh.
So as you see, I mean,
It's
I've got some cell phones around, but I've got no data going. Nobody's on the phone.
And all the
And-
power to the amplifiers and the speakers back here is off.
Everything's
Everything's
down.
off.
Everything's down.
Yeah.
So, and as you see, I'm not standing close to a wall or nothing weird, kind of
Okay.
midway.
So should we ask a question or something?
Sure. Ashley's running audio, so.
What was the name again? Bob?
Miles and
Bob
and
Miles.
Miles or Bill?
Bill.
Or Bob.
Bill. Oh my goodness.
Bill?
Oh,
Bill.
Ah, is that you, Bill?
Yeah.
Well,
Bill
He's
seems to
saying
like
yes.
Todd.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. That's all right. If anybody ever deserved
Alex's
to haunt
ghost
this
tears
place,
have
it was
started.
you.
yes.
Yeah, I'm tearing up. Bill, is Miles with you still?
So we.
That's no.
No, I guess.
No Miles.
So it's just Bill, huh?
There's someone
Well,
who
to
is
be
a-
fair,
Just Bill?
Todd.
Bill and Miles were probably headed to different places.
Bill, you
Yes,
cover
that was awesome.
Damn.
That's great.
Is that true, guys? Were you guys headed to different places?
It
I know.
It may be that they're in the same place and they still don't want to associate with,
With each
all
other?
the time.
Could be. Oh.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
going crazy.
It is.
Can I touch it?
Yes.
That's what she said.
And like in our case, it's he.
All right, so I'm
That never
Filipino.
happened.
Normally ghosts like me.
Oh, so wait, I'm gay.
What, do I say-
Hey, do you like gay guys? You're a
Lit
theater
the
after all,
fuck
right?
up.
Well, now if he responds positively to gay guys, I guarantee you that that's Miles.
Miles! Hold on. Miles, I'm single.
He's
And Jackson has now gone after the undead.
Congratulations, you just
He is
attracted
single.
Congratulations,
I know, right?
Well, was he a sexy dead man? Like, were you hot?
Does it matter?
Yes.
He's dead.
But he obviously thinks something of me. At least
It's
someone
okay, good
does.
for you, girl.
It went off.
It did go off. I just saw it.
Should we move on? Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
doing
You go,
next.
Glenn.
All right, let's go ahead.
Pogo.
Let's go ahead. I'm going to close the curtain behind speakers. Guys, you keep going to the other side.
Okay.
Again, there's a couple steps.
So this is really, really cool.
Is that crazy to anybody else? Like I am.
Hi.
So hard right
You're about to.
Just got curtained.
No, but like that is freaking me out. Like it answered like
It's so nutty how it answered. That's the crazy thing about it.
It's like this is gonna sound bad, Jackie, but it's
All
almost
right.
making me not
Right
trust
here,
y'all
here,
because
y'all.
it, like it
Okay, so
answers
the
right
stairs
when
here.
you're
See,
like,
this
there's
is the
Jackie,
thing.
Jackie
Here's
is
the
there.
thing.
If you point
Here's
the
the thing, when
camera,
any media calls me and says, take me
I'm gonna let
somewhere,
you.
I'm gonna take you somewhere that's gonna produce now.
That's why we're here tonight.
Yeah.
That's
why
why
we're
we're
here.
at the Bird.
Okay, very good.
All right,
so there we
all
go.
So Bird will produce.
Heart racing. Heart
Because
racing.
I've like worked with Jackie before, like I've met her, and I don't think she's a person that's gonna like fool us by any means. So like to see those kind of results is
Let's be here
wild.
now.
I would agree with that, and we've had a whole bunch of people here at the
We can
Byrd
shake
Theater
it,
that range
but right
from
now it's going on.
outright fraud to serious
true.
investigators.
Something's happening.
What?
Is it?
Yeah, something's
Yeah.
happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, right now,
Alright, we're gonna
this is.
right
I
now.
was making this point because we're at the closest point to the entry to the
Gotcha.
organ chamber.
Right.
So I would think it's like.
This is electric.
Shit!
There's
Okay,
what is
that's
this
all right.
is gonna
So
be electric.
none of this is on. Eddie, is that you?
But none of it's on.
None of it's on.
Wait, who are we talking to?
Eddie Weaver.
Eddie!
Eddie
Eddie
Weaver.
is lit up right now. Whoa.
There's too many people back here for him.
From what I've heard of him.
Yeah,
Yes.
Eddie Weaver was the longest in residence here as the theater house organist, and also the one that's remembered by the most people here in Richmond.
All right, so Eddie's like the rock star of the Byrd Theater.
Yeah.
All right,
And
clearly
so-
he still owns it.
so Jackie, does this mean like that Eddie's just like here?
It could mean if we're running audio as well as that camera's got the best audio ever.
Right.
That if we pick up something, it's very possible we have something here. We do have electric, even though it's not running, so that is a little bit of a factor.
But what does this look like to you? Like just that.
Yeah, give us your expert, like, you know.
Opinion.
My opinion fluctuates like this meter does. Because it's not consistent. It's not consistently red, it's not consistently off.
Yeah, but I
When
mean,
you came back here, when you first came back here, did it turn on right away?
No.
No, it
Okay.
wasn't.
Just right here.
how
Yeah.
could we have triggered that? How could we have triggered that though? Like,
All
The
right.
only
Was
thing
it
we
just
could've
you?
triggered-
That
All
we're
right, we are standing up above the transformer vault that I showed you guys.
Right? That could
So-
be it.
So why don't you try go back down a couple steps to the stage,
Okay.
and then come back and see if it shuts down
All right.
and then
y'all-
comes
y'all
back.
watching the meter?
yeah, watch the meter. Watch your step.
I feel like
This way.
you're just like, oh, these tourists.
No, though.
I know you're so.
Believe me, I have to save your late sometimes for most movies, and I carry a crowbar around.
You have to be here.
I don't blame you at all.
I want to go up there.
Okay, did it drop
That's
off?
what I'm trying to do.
You guys are
So now we're not
We're not
we're not
near
above the
electric
generator.
at
Yeah.
all.
So now we're near no power.
We're near no power
Yeah.
whatsoever. Nothing. There's got to be someone here with us.
Yeah. Eddie, is that you?
Eddie, are you here right now? It's just so consistent.
Yeah.
Is it
Still up.
Is it Eddie or Bill?
Or
Bill?
Miles?
Miles?
Oh, it went down. I don't think it's Miles.
Eddie.
Eddie, is it you?
Or there's more people here.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll,
anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, you know, we know what we know. And
There's, yeah.
Who are you? Like,
Yeah.
can you make your
Can,
presence?
if you can give them some open-ended questions where they have to answer on audio.
okay.
Whoa,
So-
whow.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, well, they agree with that. All
Are
right.
you-
So, sorry, I just turned the camera off.
So,
Are you happy?
I'm a fish right now.
Oh wait, you want open-ended, so like they have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
answer words.
Yeah,
So-
like open-ended, like where they have, you're
They have to make
forcing
a
them to say
sentence.
yes, no, or something.
Or like, move that whatever
Right.
and tell us that you're happy.
Did you play the organ when you were here?
Well, that's a yes or no.
Well, that's what she told me to ask, a yes or no question.
Oh, I thought it was an open-ended. You wanted it to be something that they had to answer without
A
showing
yes
us.
or no is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, where I can audibly get a yes or no,
Oh.
okay?
Well, I want them to do an action. I want an action to be
Okay,
formed.
can
Well-
somebody, hold your arm out, hold
Okay.
your arm out straight. Can someone come by here and touch Jackson on his arm? Maybe give him a high five?
My finger, like literally, I did not do that. Did you see my finger?
No, what happened?
My finger bent down. My middle finger.
Yeah, it went down.
Okay.
Well, I did not do
Oh,
that.
you've got the yeah. Shit. So we've got
Can
the
you
other
hold-
camera too.
Yeah, can you hold Jackson's hand?
All of my fingers are moving. Did you just see that? I'm not doing that. I swear to God.
I can't see it.
Yeah, because my fingers are now under.
Can she see it with the camera?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can see
she's
that
got the
the two
camera.
middle ones went down,
Okay.
so.
And I can't move them
Yeah,
back.
see,
So-
there's his fingers going down.
So when we look at this, because most of the time we have the one green dot, and that's kind of all we see until we get
Right.
engagement. So this engagement right now, what does that tell you, Jackie?
That tells me that someone is stationary.
and
And they're grabbing tighter.
are they?
Yes.
Can you tell just by looking at this? Can you tell that they are not being aggressive? That they're being aggressive? That they're
Okay.
happy? They're sad? Like I
Not
don't
being
know.
aggressive would be, like I just asked it to touch Jackson's hand or his arm. Okay, that's not aggressive.
Look at the meter though. It's
If he
No, they
started to
moved their hand.
levitate
Yeah.
or threw him against the wall, that would be aggressive.
Right. So you think
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
went red just then,
Yeah.
but when you said that, we're all like you think we're all friends here, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
When would you get vibes? That just went red again when I said that, which is pretty cool.
Well, if I got vibes that something was aggressive,
Yeah, if we weren't friends here,
it just, the best I can tell you,
that just went red again.
it has a different feel
Normally
to
they're
it
not.
that everyone can feel. It's like an oppression. It's
Okay.
like the barometer in the room changes.
Okay.
So you would definitely know.
Can you tell them? Like,
Are we all friends here?
it is weird that it's so lit up all the way. Like it's just staying there.
well, and so is my arm.
Can you put your arm down, Jackson?
What is that measuring?
Yeah, but
I don't think it wants.
All right. So this is a great question from Sarah on Facebook.
It's my.
She says, "Why would someone haunt the place they worked though, unless they died there or they're stuck in limbo?"
They can be stuck in limbo. They can attach to a property. They can attach to a building. They can attach to land. It's the ones that have chosen not to cross over and where they want to stay.
It lit up when you said building. So
So you like the building. You like the bird. Yes.
Oh
Oh,
my
okay.
god.
Yeah, pretty
So
significant.
weird. Oh my gosh.
and they're still holding my hand, whatever is
I
going
just
on,
got
I don't know.
chills for the first time.
It does.
Yeah.
The temperature in this corridor does feel different than the rest.
Does everyone feel?
cooler.
Is everyone happy right now? Is anybody nervous?
I mean,
I'm
I'm all.
slightly
I'm just
nervous
curious-
right now.
Very.
So Jackson's a little bit. I'm curious about how.
Oh, look, it lit up when you said nervous. Maybe he's nervous.
But they're holding my hand right now.
Tell me if we're wrong, but
I'd be
like
nervous.
Maybe they're holding your hand because it's comfort.
our energy though.
They're letting go.
Our
Whatever it is.
our energy has everything to do with this, right?
Our energy to them is very positive. Your energy does influence, how they're going to react.
Their interaction,
Wow.
yeah.
Why did it go red right then?
I think that they're responding to
I
you know.
can let my hand down.
Yeah, you can let your
Conversation.
hand
Well, I mean, it felt like I could.
down. We're going to have a play with Fletcher.
He let your hand go.
The craziest thing was like, do you want to stay here or like stay in the bird? And then it just was like, yeah, I do want to stay here.
Well,
Like,
watch when I ask about Fletcher's hair. Do you want to play with Fletcher's hair?
All right.
This is Fletcher.
Hi.
Look at here. Oh, look.
Do you want to play with Jackson's hair?
Oh.
No. What about? Hold on.
Where did all
How
the
about a
lights go?
Do you want to come here?
Oh,
Do you
I'm
want to
sorry.
play with?
No, I know the
Do you want to
camera.
play with Caitlin's hair?
Is Caitlin?
Caitlin's hair. She's really cute. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
they do.
Whoa, they
My
do.
God, they do.
Oh my gosh.
They do.
that was the most. That was the most consistent one.
really not okay with whatever.
My arm is like numb right now.
But yes,
All
you
right.
did ask a good question. I mean, it's
That's a sign of a stroke.
I'll say it's not just historic
It's
places,
weird.
but historic places are most likely have something attached to it.
Should we move
Okay.
on to another room?
Well,
Yeah,
does
let's go
attachment
to the theater.
does
Yeah, let's go to
attachment
the
only
theater.
come from like death or birth or like a memory? Maybe he had like a first date here or something. Like what attachment?
But also, maybe they fell in love with. Maybe they were in love
Yeah.
with this place.
Well, and if you listen to the
yeah, but
story
why?
of culture, you
It
will
brought-
find this was his everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything he
That
did was for this
literally was
theater.
just so
Right, I think about my job.
Was he
going
here
to
for,
radio.
like,
Yeah,
50
same
years?
here. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was here for 50
I'll
years,
pop that
50 years,
terrible
so
joke.
this is-
I just think that they don't know if they're going to cross
I
or
hope
not.
one day that they're taking
Maybe
a
scared
mirror
to
around
cross.
the
They're going to
iHeartRadio
pick with what they
building.
know,
Right.
what they want to be.
well, this is their comfort zone. Yep. So, at the Oregon,
Hi, Ashley.
Like I said, I know this is one of the few places that will produce instantly.
yeah,
So,
no, totally understand.
No, the wild part is legitimately my finger was pushed down. Like I put my hand
No, I
down,
got-
and they
I got
pushed
a
my finger
decent-
down to hold my hand, and they would, and I couldn't let go.
All right, are you getting the same readings you got
Yes.
earlier?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and you were in there with us,
Yeah.
so, yep.
Yeah, that's why, because we were talking
Say
about.
hi, everybody.
So we were talking about being like what would cause someone to want to stay here, and Jackie was saying that if there's somebody who's really invested in a physical location, and as she was explaining someone like being invested in a physical location, it's spiked red, like, and then she said somewhere like if you worked at the Byrd, spiked red.
Well, that's consistent. The people that hang around more than a couple of months at the Byrd are definitely people that are invested in it, and it's sort of like a bad mistress. It takes over just about all of your life and ultimately leaves you alone and moves on to the next person.
Real life, just like the afterlife again.
Too late.
Oh, and in case anybody wants to know,
Thinking about
the Byrd is airing Ghostbusters.
Is it just a
So they are.
And it's good.
They're in
And it's good.
Ghostbusters.
As a fan of the original, like, it's my favorite movie of all time.
Right.
The new cast is great. They're really, really good.
Yeah, he still has like Ghostbusters action figures from the original. He has you have the house, right?
Alright, so
No,
The Byrd Theatre is a church that meets here every
you don't
Sunday,
put the
yes.
fat digital nerd on camera.
All 8 people.
A lot of people have checked in, though.
Mary wants to hold Jackson's hand.
Oh,
What about mine? My dog bit my finger off.
Don't bit my finger.
so I was walking through. So Alex, I was walking through one of these aisles to get back down there, and chair just popped down in front of me.
Classic.
So, yeah, so
Come in here, have spent a lot of time in the auditorium. Obviously, it's the place where most people have circulated through in their time here. I would say that the findings that most of them have had have been fragmentary at best. There seems to have been stronger presences and associations with other parts of the building.
We particularly got audio out of the ladies' room, the
Right.
powder room before.
Right.
Kristen, to answer your question, yes,
Yeah.
for sure. And then, wait, here we go.
All right, well, you want to look for the ghost of a little girl there because that's so you're going
Yeah.
to the bathroom with your phone recording. I'm so happy I know that.
Yes.
I do that
Nothing
all
like
the
an
time
EVP
by
in the
accident.
background.
So do you know the name of the little girl?
We don't know her names. This is an interesting spirit who's appeared to at least a couple of people that some of whom still work here. It's interesting. Almost everybody to whom this ghost has appeared has declined to comment about it on camera when we've had people interviewed. It's like they don't want to talk about it. And the other interesting thing is this would definitely be a corporal spirit, not an incorporeal one. To the person that it appears to, and only to them, it appears to be a real person. They feel like they're talking to a little girl who says, it's like, is there anything you need? And it's just like that she says that she's scared. And so they'll offer to like wait outside the bathroom while she goes inside and stuff like that.
Wow.
And then later everybody else is like, Why were you standing over in the corner talking to yourself?
We're getting crazy readings right now. Did they describe her looks at all? Did she look dated? Like what?
Nobody really specifically felt like she looked particularly dated. She was just short and very slight and seemed very unsure and frightened. We have no idea who she is. We have no historical context for the girl at all.
Should we ask her if she's scared?
I mean, that's one of the things we've done several times. It's like we've asked, "Are you scared? Are you still here?"
The meter's dead right now, so show us. Kind of,
Oh wow.
Can you tell?
Are you scared?
Can you reach out to us? Can you tell us who you are? Nobody here knows who you are anymore.
We have a bunch of media people here, so if there's anything scary, now's the time to just sort of let us know.
I mean, we have a bunch of gay people here too.
Well,
I have a question. Hang on.
Well, back in the day, gay people were scary.
Well, that's true.
They still are.
How about giggle? I mean, we
There would
thought
be some
we heard her
doubtless.
giggle
Yeah.
sometimes.
This is on
Don't
Facebook
worry.
Live now.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, let's set it
Wow,
up.
that's crazy.
If there's a little girl here, we're all in the theater. Can you laugh for us?
Here's a great question from Kristen. She says, activity associated with a particular day, time of the day. Like, do you know that?
No, it happens as often during the day as it does at night. We only go at night because night vision cameras can pick up more
Okay.
in the dark.
That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Or makes sense.
So she asked if she was here if she could giggle for us,
Where we can hear.
or we can hear it.
Or move something. One of the groups actually had an inflatable beach ball, and they got her to roll it back and forth on the floor.
You move something, make a noise.
So the activity here seems to be, it has died down a little bit since we've tried to engage more. Why do you think that could be?
She might not be idle.
You forgot the beach ball.
Maybe it's the beach ball.
Maybe it's the beach.
I think it's because
Well,
she's
I
a little
also,
girl.
would you say that it's true? I mean, from what I've read too, it seems like it takes a lot of energy
energy
for them to reach us,
yeah.
and they can't sustain it for very long.
Okay.
And I have to imagine that with like all of us here, it's probably like pretty intimidating for like a spirit that's a little girl to be like, oh, there are a bunch of adults here. Like, I mean, do you think this is? Are there too many people for you to be here? Okay.
Oh wow.
She was described as scared and skittish, so
Yeah, I
probably
mean-
doesn't.
Okay.
I mean,
intend
do you
it.
see? Are there too many of us?
Wow, that's crazy.
Now, Alex, I've got an audio that I have sent you
Where
that
she says
says,
yes, ma'am.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah. So, that gives me the willies.
All right. So here's a great question. So do we apologize or no? Like, would she not understand that we're sorry, we're overwhelming you right
She
now?
would be just like any little girl that you met on the street. Same form, just nobody.
Right.
It's possible that she's not even clear that she's dead.
Sure.
I mean, that's
So we're all
that's one of the
strangers.
things. It's like
just a bunch
I
of people
mean,
following her around.
from what I've read, it seems to be that there's a lot of it's not necessarily clear to these people that they don't have a physical form anymore.
So what about asking her like, hey, do you want some popcorn? Like just being.
I bet she cares about popcorn, Jackson.
Well,
Yeah. Why wouldn't she?
Even our
She's
time-dated
so
ones?
if we're
I just found that funny. I
Do
love
you
it.
want-
I
do you
just
want
found
some
that
Even
popcorn
places
from
that
the
we've
game
gone
room?
in where they're recording like time-dated soldiers or whatever, they still know what we're talking about when we say the
Oh, what-
camera
is that the
or the
picture?
microwave. It's like they kept up with us.
I want
during
to.
those
I want to
times.
go be friends with her.
I want to talk more about the buttered popcorn. And see
How
So let's-
specifically? Does she want candy? Do you want
Now, once
candy or
again,
popcorn? Something to
I don't
eat?
think it doesn't.
Toasties?
It doesn't
Till we find
hurt
your
to try to
parents?
reach out to Bill anywhere we are, because Bill would.
Okay,
keep
good
us
point.
here.
Good point.
This is Bill?
And this is Bill, and this is, let me show you this. This is Bill when he was alive, okay? And Bill died April, I guess it's been about 2 years ago.
Bill knows you're talking about him.
And this picture was taken about 6 months after he died. by one of my managers.
And as you
She
can
was
see, that's
she
the
was
thing.
standing over here in this aisle and looked across
Wait,
and,
so that's
and
him?
saw him standing there just like that. You can see the white, which are the index cards that he almost always had in his breast pocket. You can see the shine from his glasses, and you can see the reflection off of his watch. You know, all of which.
But that was after he died.
All of which are
Yes.
things that you can see. This was after he was already dead. So she took this picture, and then she walked around through the lobby and over to the far aisle, and there was nobody there.
Oh, so that's a real ghost picture.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Wow.
That just gives me.
And
the
then,
chills.
then I'll show you something else. Probably about another 6 to 8 months after that happened, the alarm. When the alarm system goes off, I'm the first one on the call list. So the alarm goes off. Probably about 2:45 in the morning. And I came over and found absolutely nothing, but the door over here was closed. So I went to the security footage and I pulled this video. You'll see some light stuff over here in this corner, but that's just dust reflecting off of the illuminator directly around the camera head. There's not actually anybody in the building. Watch the door on the left-hand side.
And they do not move easily.
Oh my gosh.
And watch it, it closes like the rest of the way.
Wow.
That is crazy.
All right.
That is crazy.
That is awesome to me. Good job, Tom.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, does anybody have any questions that's watching right now?
I've got watery eyes for sure.
I have 1 minute left of
I get watery
battery.
eyes like ghosts or like onions for me. So when you cut the onions, I get watery eyes.
Why? So you're
It
emotional
goes
about
on.
ghosts?
I'm not emotional. It's just like when you cut an onion. It just
He has
gives me
ghost
that
eyes.
visceral reaction. I get ghost eyes.
Can you explain ghost eyes to us?
That's the thing.
Yes, I never discovered it until Alex went on his first investigation with us.
You invented ghost eyes.
I-
Come
What
in here.
happens is when he watches the monitor and he realizes it's an actual orb in the room beside him or the room with him, his eyes just tear up. Just for
Or
no
when
reason.
he gets goosebumps.
Or he gets goosebumps.
All right, it's
Goosebumps. Yeah. So,
Goosebumps. There you go.
where's
if
Jennifer?
you
Is he
have
dead?
any questions,
He's
we
sitting in the
got
chair.
everybody here, all the experts here.
For those that work here, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. Absolutely.
People are excited about.
Not much else, but ghosts.
I'm on the fence.
But what about that
Why are
video?
you on the
That
fence?
video you just showed us.
I'm sorry. I've seen the video.
Just a little bit of juice left
So
in
okay,
this
so
camera.
all right,